All right, guys. So I was just having a conversation with Kim, and we were talking about when I drop off packages, and I wanted to do a really quick video. Um, Now, whenever I drop off all my packages, so I try and do it all in one day. So if everybody's packages and delivery days are going to be on different days. Um, my delivery days are on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. You guys will start getting them on other days. Some people will get them on different days. I get mine on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Saturdays is only FedEx. You won't get anything from UPS on any day other than throughout the week. When it starts getting hot is when everything changes. So whenever I get my orders in, say I get it on Wednesday, on Thursdays when I try and get it out to everybody. So I just have this plain bag. This is also a bag that I use for bag parties. And inside this bag, I will toss in, because I'm going to drop off their orders. And maybe in between them ordering, because you have a 10-day turnaround, in between them ordering and them getting their bag or their products from me, their bag of goodies. Maybe they've seen something that I've had online. Maybe they've, seen some other products, whatever. So I have one of these bags, and I will toss in. I had one that was all set, but I kind of redid my office. You guys will see it tomorrow whenever you guys come. If you come, I throw in some wax bars. I throw in some scent circles, a couple of room sprays, a couple dryer bars, a couple pods, my mini fan diffuser, counter cleaner. Sometimes I have extra pet products. I don't bring any of my big stuff like my laundry bundles. I don't bring any of those. They're big and heavy. I'm keeping it small and light because otherwise I'll just have a freaking bag the size of Texas that I'm carrying around. So I want to keep it small and simple. And I want to keep it organized inside of here where I can stack up all the bars and then the stuff beside it so that it's not just all thrown in there, all crazy and stuff. I have a bunch of little bags like the bags that I bought that I was telling you guys that you can get at Dollar Tree. I'll stick things inside of there. So I want to keep it organized so it's not like I have to shuffle through everything. And if I'm bringing them with me, so if I get there and Jennifer's like, oh man, I really need some of those pods, I can say, well, I have more at home, but these are the 4 or 5, whatever, that I brought with me. I personally only buy bars that I would use or ones that are very popular. If you look at the catalog, and you look at the scents on here, it will say bestseller. On the little cube, it'll tell you this is a bestseller. The ones that are bestsellers are ones that I keep in stock. Not necessarily every single one of them. I don't have Johnny Appleseed. I don't have sea salt and avocado. Like a lot of these that are on there, I don't specifically have. The ones that are the most popular are the ones that I keep in stock with my customers. Sometimes I have one customer that is like Luna obsessed. She buys all the Luna. She buys all the laundry products, all the cleaning products, every single thing that Luna comes in, she buys it in it. And she buys it all in one time at a party, and she does it like 3 times a year. That's just how she rolls. She wants every single thing to be in Luna, and that's it. But other than that, I've actually never sold a single thing of Luna to anybody else because I don't particularly care for it. It's not mine. I don't like floral fragrances. But as you can see, it says #1 seller or a bestseller. So just because it says bestseller in here doesn't mean that your specific customers are going to buy them. I feel like personally, people who are in the South have a different, scent for things or like for things versus people who are in the North or like where you are regionally. And even then, like you have people that have kind of like moved there. So it's kind of like a mosh posh, but I can pretty much tell you right offhand what my customers, the 5 number one fragrances that I have. I always know those, especially when it comes to the bars. When it comes to some of the other stuff, it's kind of harder. Um, so those are things that I just keep on hand. Put it inside the bag whenever I'm dropping off their order, so I can quickly say, they can say, "Oh man, I really need to get some car bars. I really wanted to try your pet products," and I try and throw in a couple samples inside of there so that if she's like, "Oh man, I really been wanting to try your pet stuff," or "I didn't even know you had a laundry line," or whatever, I have a couple things in there that I can grab. Now the as far as the samples, they just go inside of one of these, and it's not made right now, but I put at least one of every sample that I have made. You can see all the samples that I have, and I have more that are over there. I bulk sample, and trust me, that's going to be your best friend. I have those that are pre-made, so that I can just grab that and stick it in this bag. And then whenever I get there, I have, I can say, "Oh, here's a product guide." If they need an extra one, all of my customers are going to get one in every order, and they've already received at least a full catalog. So those are just little extra things that I bring with me whenever I'm doing an order or dropping off an order, so that if they want to, not everybody even looks at the stuff that I have, but I at least have it there. Because sometimes if I'm dropping off an order, especially at like a business or something, and Jenny says, I always want to drop it off at their work. If they're like, "Oh, I can meet you after work," I'm like, "No, girl, I'll bring it to you on my lunch break." And my lunch break's after theirs. Some people can't accommodate that. But if you can bring it to them at their work, their church, where there are going to be other people at, and other people are like, "Oh, man, Scentsy, you got some Scentsy. What'd you get?" Because people are nosy. They want to know what Jenny got. And I can show them my bag and say, "Oh, well, here's a catalog. Here's my card." I don't leave my house without my card ever. I have them in my wallet. Oh, they ain't in that part. They're in this part. This is my wallet. Okay. I have my business card in my wallet. I have my business card in my pocketbook. My husband has business cards in his wallet. I have them in my car. They are in my work bag. I'm now unemployed, but they're still in my work bag. I have them everywhere with me. So I'm not going anywhere that my business card's not going with me. So once you get into that habit, that will be a lifesaver for you. And that gets you in the mindset of, I always need to have that information with me, so that whenever I'm out in the world, I can give out my business card. I've done them before and showed you guys these, but I have some of these with me during the summer. Don't leave them in your car. I put them in I have a lunchbox that I put ice packs in the morning when I leave, but it has a little sample attached to it. I make those ahead of time. They're super easy. It's literally a sample stapled to my card. And it gives people something to talk about. So just something for you guys to think about whenever you guys are putting out your orders, and whenever you guys are preparing for the summer coming ahead. Things are kind of down right now because of everything that's going on in the world, but it's going to get better. It always does. Flu season's going to go away. Corona season's going to go away. And things are going to go back to the way that they were. And you need to be ready for that when it happens, and not kind of dwell on, "Well, it's slow right now. There's nothing I can do. People aren't buying." Well, if people aren't buying, then you have all the time in the world to prepare for it. You can make all the flyers. You can do all the things. I'm making mail outs for my customers because I want to spread my happiness, because people don't remember, just like that awesome training video I just watched, people don't remember different little things like what kind of car you drove and all of the things that don't matter. They're going to remember how you made you feel. And maybe my customer who I'm sending this to, she just got laid off. Her husband got laid off. And she opens her mailbox and she sees this card, and it makes her smile and it makes her happy. And for 3 seconds, she forgets that the world's going to shit right now. And she remembers that, hey, 2 months from now, this girl, she brightened my day that one time. Oh yeah, Erica. That's who okay. I'm going to message her and see if I can get my whatever wax, whatever it is going on. Because it is a hard time right now, but it'll pass. So don't dwell on that. And if you got all this free time because nobody's buying anything and you're not partying, you have all the time in the world to be doing the things. So these are the things that will matter. And you always have to remember that kindness is contagious. That is why we are called kindness is contagious, is because if you put the happiness out there in the atmosphere, it's probably going to come back to you. I hope this is helpful, and you guys have a great night.